Good evening and welcome to today's NGX daily market summary. I do this every day at close of the NGX. The NGX is a Nigerian equities market, the Nigerian stock market. And so in this closing video, or like say market after market close video, I run through the key points of the trading session for the day. A bit of a public service announcement. I can call it PSA, partly in homage to the Jay-Z track PSA, but this is my own PSA. The CEO and management of LLX will be on a Greenticker Twitter space on Sunday, 19th of October 2025 by 4 p.m. West African time. That's the meaning of WAT. West African time is Nigerian time. So if you chance you want to be there, well, if you're not, you can always listen to the replay. But I think it's always good to be there. That way you can ask your questions live and get a response from management. LLX is a company in the agri space listed on the NGX. Thank you to everyone who takes out the time to like, share, subscribe every time you do so. Every form of engagement that you do helps to bring the content to a wider audience. So please continue to like, to share, to subscribe, comments, questions. Every time you engage, it helps with better views. But do note that nothing I say is financial or trading advice. I must be candid. I know a lot of people act on what I say. That is totally your responsibility. Nothing I say is financial or trading advice. If it makes sense to you and you do it, that's on you. If it doesn't make sense to you, I'm always happy to have a healthy debate. That's fine. But do not act on what I say or what anybody says. Do your own research. The all-share index gained 0.42% today. The index measures the average performance of stocks on the exchange. Some stocks will do better than the index. Some stocks will do worse than the index. Unicell led the gainers today. 10% increase to close at 48 naira 40 kobo. UPDC second place with a 9.92% increase to close at 6 naira 98 kobo. Sovereign Trust Insurance took third place, 9.51%. 9.51% increase to close at 3 naira 57 kobo. On the losing side of things, Living Trust fell 10% to close at 4 naira 50 kobo. International Energy Insurance fell 8.39% to close at 2 naira 73 kobo. Consolidated Hallmark takes third place with a 6.29% decline to close at 4 naira 47 kobo. In terms of volume, UBA led the way with 59.1 million shares traded. Today, Access Corporation took second place with 50.1 million shares traded. Fidelity Bank took third place with 46.9 million shares traded. And in terms of value, Dangote Cement led the way, 2.6 billion naira worth of shares traded. The stock also closed at 600 naira, which is a key mark from a trading level, a key psychological point from a trading perspective. UBA took second place with 2.48 billion naira worth of shares traded. And then you have Access Corporation third place with 1.29 billion naira worth of shares traded. What else so far? Komu dropped Q3 2025 numbers, 44.1 billion in turnover, 12.7 billion in profit after tax. And the firm will also be paying an interim dividend. The exact amount not yet declared, but we'll be watching over the weekend. I'm sure between now and Monday or Tuesday next week, we would have the details. An audio version of this post goes up on Greenticker podcast by 7 p.m. West African time. You can find the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music. You can also find content on greentickertales.com. So thank you all for listening. Have yourselves a lovely weekend and see you sometime tomorrow with a video. There'll be a video tomorrow. What I'll be writing on, what I'll be shooting, I don't know. You'd have to wait and see. So stay well. Have a lovely weekend.